So you're thinking about retiring early, maybe at 55 or maybe even sooner. But there's one problem. Most of your savings are locked up in tax-deferred accounts like your 401k or your traditional IRAs, and you've been told that you can't touch that money until age 59 and a half without paying penalties. That's not entirely true. There's a little-known strategy called Roth IRA Laddering that can give you early access to your retirement funds, tax-free, penalty-free, if you plan ahead. But there's a catch. You can't wait until the last minute to use it. This strategy needs at least 5 years of lead time to work properly, which means if early retirement is on your radar, now is the time to start thinking about it. Hi, I'm Mark Wisniewski, President of Southern Incomes. I help pre-retirees and retirees build tax-efficient retirement income plans so that they can live their life on their terms with clarity and confidence. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what Roth IRA Laddering is, how the 5-year rule works, and a simple example to make it all click. And most importantly, when it makes sense and when it doesn't. If that sounds helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. And let's get into it. Part 1. What is Roth IRA Laddering? Most people know that withdrawing money from their traditional IRA before 59 and a half comes with a big 10% penalty, unless you qualify for an exception. But Roth IRAs are different. You can take out contributions at any time, tax and penalty free. Here's where it gets interesting. If you convert money from a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA, that converted money has its own 5-year waiting period before you can access it without any penalties. That's the secret behind Roth Laddering. By converting money each year, you start a ladder where each rung becomes penalty-free 5 years later. It's a strategy to build early retirement income before 59 and a half by accessing your own money in a tax-smart, penalty-free way. Part 2, how the 5-year rule works. Here's the key IRS rule. Each Roth conversion starts a 5-year clock. Once 5 years have passed and you're over age 59 and a half or the funds were converted, you can take out that amount without any penalty. So let's say you're 55 and you convert $30,000 this year. You pay regular income tax on that $30,000 now, but starting in year 6, that's that 5 years plus the 1, you can now withdraw $30,000 tax and penalty free. Do another $30,000 conversion on the next year, and that conversion becomes available 1 year later than the first. That's how you build a ladder. Each conversion unlocks 1 year at a time. It's simple in concept, but it requires discipline and planning. Part 3, why use a Roth ladder? So why should you bother? Well, there's really 3 main reasons. Number 1, you want to retire before 59 and a half. So this is going to give you legal access to your retirement savings without breaking the rules. 2, you want to smooth out your taxes. So by spreading out conversions over multiple years, you're going to avoid those big tax spikes. 3, you want more control. Roth income is not included in your taxable income, which can reduce your IRM-AA surcharges and help you avoid higher tax brackets. And also it creates long-term flexibility. Roth ladders are especially powerful if you have a large traditional IRA or a large 401k. You have a gap between retirement and Social Security. You want to delay RMDs or manage lifetime taxes more efficiently. Part 4, what to watch out for. This strategy isn't for everyone and timing matters. Here are 4 things to keep in mind. Number 1, you must pay tax at the time of conversion. So if you convert $30,000 and you're in, say, the 22% tax bracket, you're going to owe $6,600 in tax, and that's fine as long as you plan for it. 2, each conversion has its own 5-year clock. Mess up that timing and you can trigger penalties. That's why it's super important to be consistent and to track each each year's conversion separately. 3, you need a bridge. Until your first rung of that ladder becomes available, you're still going to need cash to live on. So that might come in the form of taxable brokerage accounts, tax reserves, or maybe you have some part-time income. 4, it's not a one-size-fits-all move. If you're in a high tax bracket today, Roth conversions may not make sense or may need to be done more carefully. This strategy works best for people with lower income early on in retirement. Time to plan at least 5 years in advance. A clear understanding of their retirement cash flow. Part 5, a simple Roth ladder example. Let's say you're 55 and you want to retire at 60. Each year from 55 to 59, you convert $25,000 from your traditional IRA to your Roth IRA. Here's what happens. At age 60, you can withdraw that first $25,000 penalty-free. At age 61, the next $25,000 unlocks, and so on each year after. You've now built yourself a tax-free, penalty-free income stream to fund that early retirement that you're looking for. And while this is happening, your remaining IRA continues to grow, and you've now reduced your future RMDs as well. That's what we call strategic planning. Now, I know this strategy might sound complex at first, but when it's done right, it can open the door to something a lot of people think is impossible: accessing your retirement money early without penalties and with more control over your taxes. That's the real power of a Roth IRA ladder. It gives you flexibility, it gives you options, and it can help you retire on your terms, not just on the IRS's timeline. But this isn't something you just want to guess your way through. The 5-year rules, the tax implications, and the sequencing, all of that matters. The good news, with the right guidance, it's completely doable. So if you're 5 to 10 years out from retirement, or you've been thinking about stepping away from full-time work before 59 and a half, let's talk. Book a free retirement strategy call using the link in the description. We'll walk through your current portfolio, your timeline, and whether a Roth ladder or another strategy makes the most sense for you. The earlier you start, the more flexibility you're going to have. So don't wait until it's too late to build the kind of retirement that you actually want. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with somebody else who's planning early retirement. Thanks for watching. I'm Mark Wisniewski, and I'll see you in the next one.